Booyah! And we're here. It's Sam and Thomas, and it is our thing that we do at 7:30 a.m. UTC every day of the week, Friday, and it is time for us to check in with Thomas and find out how things are going with him. What's up in your part of the world, Thomas?
It's fine. Everything is good. I haven't done much over the weekend. It's been a rainy and cold Scandinavian weekend, so I've been just taking it easy. But I have plans for today. First of all, I'm planning on hosting a discussion session about agile cost estimation and contracts as a specialized track. Let's see if Norbert or somebody else will join me.
Yes.
And also we had a similar discussion in my study group last week, so I'm thinking about inviting my students from that study group, whoever might be interested in this topic, to have a discussion at 1800 UTC today, and at 2000 UTC I will host another session, an extra session for my study group, and at 2200 UTC I will host a Scrum meeting with Roses. Well, not a Scrum meeting per se, but I will attend the Pacific Scrum and do a little talk for Rose's students, talk about Website 1 project. So I have a busy night ahead of me.
Right, goodness me. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so anything technical blocking you?
No, not particularly. I'm working with an import function of for device. You know, import user accounts. So I just got a big CSV file, and so I'm going to start working on that. And I haven't done this before, so it's going to be an interesting thing to do. But no blockers per se.
No, okay, good show. And I guess
interesting things to this week to work with.
Indeed. Yes, and I guess you've already outlined your plans. So let's do me. So yeah, well, I annoyingly missed running the Atlantic Scrum on Friday. We had our graduation, and it was busy. I was dressed as Santa Claus. You know,
oh, really?
That was just.
Do you have any pictures of that?
I do have a picture of that. I can send that to you now, actually. Yes, the students had demanded the previous graduation every 6 weeks, and
excuse me.
Bless you. The previous one was graduine, and 2 days ago the student said, "Why don't we should have gradumus?" And I said, "How do we do that?" And they said, "Well, people should dress up." And I said, "Well, like what?" And they said, "Well, you should be Santa Claus." And I said, "Okay." So suddenly I was Santa Claus for the evening.
So did they dress up? Did the students dress up?
Well, see, that they had sort of said, "Oh yes," and they didn't. And so, but you know, I mean, I'm always happy to be the only person in the room wearing a different costume. Personally, it's
their loss, you know. If they
it's their loss. I had more fun. Yes, so I'll put that in the wire to you. Yeah. Anyway, you'll see the costume. But so I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do the local retrospective, but I missed the Atlantic Scrum. But I think people recovered. I don't know if the actuals. I mean, what I'd always loved, for example, Michael to do in that situation is just like run the Scrum himself. But I think anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't in the position to do that, unfortunately.
No. Well, the big miss was me, really, because what I should have done is earlier on the Friday I should have said to some of the channels like, "Oh, can anybody handle this for me?" And I just got overwhelmed with the day. But so I've got a new group of 28 students starting today, so it's going to be busy again. But hopefully, I should be able to manage the afternoon Scrum. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
So business is doing great over there. It's every 12 weeks or every 6 weeks?
The course runs 12 weeks, but we start a new group of students every 6 weeks. And yes, there's certainly a lot of people still wanting to take the course. And yeah, I mean the numbers, increasing over the last cohort. So it's and bigger. We're just about to also. This is our last week in this office, and we're about to move to a new, bigger office.
Oh, really?
Which is nice, but it's going to be a chaotic.
But are you still Rails focused, or did you shift to another?
Well, it's shifting, and we're just starting. The seniors is just starting a week of Node this week, and we did AngularJS last week. And yes, there's definitely a shift in focus. It previously was sort of, Rails was the thing that you were sort of expected to do your final product on, whereas now people are doing their final projects in. Some of them doing Rails, some of them doing Nodes. Some of them doing iPhone apps. It's lots of different bits and pieces.
Oh.
So it's an interesting times, as they say in China. But so
perhaps we should think about exporting this formula over to Sweden.
Indeed. Well, absolutely. If there's not a boot camp in Sweden yet, then maybe that's something that you could start and earn lots of money. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily the business to get into earn lots of money, but you can have a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I'm not. To start that is not a big problem because facilities are available and stuff.
Okay.
But the thing is about the big thing is of course instructors and
yes. That's the challenging. That's the challenging thing. Yes, indeed. But so I don't think that there's anything immediately technically blocking me apart from just not enough time in the day. Plans are I have been. The local support guys are continuing to work on various things. I don't think there's anything new to pull in. I'll be doing, I guess, the Autograders meeting this week, and also the local support, and potentially I can run the Agile Ventures meeting. But yeah, and I think the MOOC is now winding down, so hopefully that will be nice and calm. And I guess the big thing in my mind is looking forward to Christmas, really. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else we need to coordinate at the moment.
No, we're cool.
Yeah, good stuff. Yes, I hope. I guess I shouldn't get my hopes up, but what I'm really hoping we can do is we can for the MOOC part 2 in the after the break, we can switch over and use Agile Ventures, and hopefully that will lead to a lot more people coming through.
That would be great.
Yeah,
we do our best to make that happen.
Excellent. Oh, I see that on the bike share. Yep, the people are joining there. We haven't had any of. I guess if you do speak to Rose's students, do encourage them to use the bike share channel to chat.
Yes, of course. And I will also talk to them about the possibility of the upside of them pulling in some other members.
Yes.
So they can also practice their distributed workflow and learn from other people, etc.
Absolutely. Nice one. Good show.
Cool. All right.
Nice one. Have a great day, and I'll catch up with you a bit later on.
Absolutely. Take it easy. Cheers.
Bye for now.
Bye.